Well, hello there, Vlad here. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to the CATPICK Fridays episode. I think this is 5 and it's March. I'm going to cheat again and watch the calendar 5th, 2021. And I'm not home right now. I'm actually shooting this video a week before because it's something called winter holiday in Finland right now. It's basically like a week of school. My wife's a teacher, so she has time off, and the kindergarten is closed for the week as well. So I'm trying to have this like holiday type of thing. I'll still probably have like my laptop with me, stuff like that, when we head to my mother-in-law's safely. By the way, we are taking all the precautions. I'm basically shooting this a week in advance. But even if you watch this episode like a week after it's been released, I don't think there's anything too time sensitive in these episodes. So I have no idea what like point I'm trying to convene, something like that. I don't know. I'm rambling right now. Let's dive into the content of the show. Well, I guess this was bound to happen. Welcome to my mother-in-law's place. I'm on a rocking chair, and this is the future from the moment I shot the rest of the episode, but this is the past when you're watching the actual video, something like that. Basically, my friends from A Vola Guitars got in touch and told me that, hey, we have this amazing solo competition going on. Would you mind spreading the word so people will know about, for example, the amazing prizes they're giving out? And obviously I said yes. And yeah, basically they're giving away not one but 2 different Vola guitars. And all you have to do is to download the backing track, submit your solo take, and that's it. Simple as that, really. I'm going to put links in the description both to the kind of official site where you can see all of the prices and also the YouTube video that kind of briefly explains it all. But I mean, like, the prices they're giving away are kind of crazy. For the first place, and I'm going to cheat here, Vola KJM J1 guitar plus a Boss GT1000 core. Then there's a Furman analog delay and bunch of other stuff as well. And for the second place, cheating again, they're giving away a Vola Oz ROA, which is kind of similar but not exactly the same guitar I have as well. I love that thing, it's so good. Cool prices, all you have to do is to submit your solo and that's it. So yeah, be sure to check out their solo competition. I might submit my entry, I don't know if it's cheating or not. I'm thinking about it at least, we'll see. Last week we talked about me owning 2 guitars for the first time ever, like 2 electric guitars. I had the LTD Viper and Ibanez, and if you want to hear the stories of those, check out the previous episode. But after selling both of those guitars in a short time span, I ended up getting the Ibanez S520 in this kind of satin, I don't know if this would call it Puro, which is like a berry porridge. It's a very traditional food in Finland. Yeah, the guitar was the color of Puro. Let's go with that one. I think it's probably called like ox blood or something, but I don't know. Puro sounds more fun to me. And yeah, again, locking bridge, locking nut, stuff like that. I don't know why I was drawn to those types of guitars. That was actually a really good instrument. Like the S series of Ibanez is super comfortable, and I'm gonna guess at least that it sounded better than the previous 2 budget-friendly guitars I had. And I actually have memories of like bringing that with me to my military service, and like on the breaks and stuff, like just sitting and jamming it acoustically. So that was kind of fun. And I think I sold it only when I moved for my studies. So again, that guitar probably stayed with me for a couple of years at least, I think. Again, I'm not sure why I exactly wanted to get that. Probably because of my like fandom of Dream Theater at the time, Nightwish and a bunch of other bands playing like pointy shaped guitars. And with the Dream Theater, I'm obviously referencing to John Petrucci when he still was with Ibanez, and I was really into Rock Discipline, the DVD or VHS at the time and stuff like that. So maybe that had an influence on me. I wanted to get an Ibanez guitar, something like that. But Yeah, you know how it is. That was my fourth, fifth guitar. I don't remember anymore. One of those. Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. Yay. Wow, so great. The random positive thing of the week is me starting to work with a local luthier on some videos, which is really fun. And basically I've partnered with this company called Guitarworks. It's a local company, it's a one-man show, and I'm producing the kind of teaser product videos for his YouTube channel now. I'm recording them here in my home studio, and if you want to see one of those videos, check out the link below in the description. And I'm also going to put their website in the description as well. Though the site itself is mainly in Finnish, you can go to the shop section of the site, and there's specs of the guitars in English as well. And for each of the product demos I'm going to do on that site, there will be specs for that guitar in the description as well. Really excited about that. You might have seen me do a video with them. I think it was probably a year ago or so. I don't remember exactly. I had this guitar that was made out of super old wood, like 500 years to 1000 years. I don't remember anymore. But that thing felt and sounded amazing. And yeah, if you want to check out that video, links below in the description to that video as well. And yeah, excited about this partnership. And some of you guys know that I still have an unfinished Jazzmaster that I started 2 years ago at least. Thanks to COVID, everything stopped with that guitar, and I haven't had the time or like an opportunity to go and finish it. And we decided with the guy at Guitarworks that I'm actually going to finish this guitar at his workshop, and I need to start working on the plans to go there and like shoot the stuff as I'm working on that guitar to get it done finally. So I'm really excited about that as well. And yeah, really cool stuff happening here in the CATPICK land. Oh, and by the way, do subscribe to that channel if you want to see more videos. I'm not going to post them here on CATPICK channel, it goes to their channel. So yeah, links below in the description.
Watch it, video.
It's not like you have anything else to do. This week's weekend watch is called Real Lawyer Reacts to Tiger King. Basically, there's this lawyer guy called LegalEagle, and he goes through Tiger King. This is, by the way, part 1 of part 2. I think there might be a third part. There's at least 2 parts. And he basically analyzes Tiger King and like where in the series they might have broken the law, or where they might have, where they like certainly broke the law, stuff like that. It's funny, interesting, and kind of depressing as well. That whole series was so weird, and like having someone with like legal knowledge analyze that is really interesting. So be sure to check that one out. I'm pretty sure you'll end up watching the second episode as well. It's really interesting. Plus his videos are really well produced. I really like the flow, the shots he's getting, and like all the graphics and stuff. He and probably some sort of team he's working with are doing amazing job. No wonder the channel has almost 2 million subs already. Yeah, really cool channel, and yeah, funny videos. Hope you like them. In last week's Vlad Files, we talked about my first band, but let's actually talk about my first real band. And by real band, I mean that we didn't just play one gig, and we actually had some original songs and stuff like that. And that band was called Heartsong, and it was this kind of pop folk-ish thing. And we actually released some of our own music, several music videos as well. And that was really cool. Like, it started from our church band, or like I was in the same church band as the singer of the band, and at some point she said that, hey, I have some of my own songs I've written, do you want to give it a try and see if we can like collaborate and come up with something and like arrange her songs and stuff like that. And then she invited another person there as well, which happened to be my friend from a guitar building course, and we were like, hey, I know you, you know me. And yeah, I think it worked really well. We had some other people come and join the band as well, And this was not only my first steps in just playing in a real band, working on our music, but I also started to take my first steps in audio engineering, like proper steps. I was the only one from the band who like really knew how to record at the time, at least, I think, or they just let me do it. And yeah, I was engineering and mixing everything in our first EP, and actually all of the songs besides the last one we released, I think. It was also a really great experience, learn to work with singers, or like a really good singer, and how to instruct them, how to encourage them, stuff like that, how to help them like break out of the rut if they like just cannot finish like one sentence or like one line in the song, and like all the kind of tricks I learned, how to help them to get over that and nail that great take, stuff like that. It was really cool. Got to be part of like a real video shoot. I'm going to put a link to that single in the description as well. You might see it somewhere over here as well. Yeah, I was really happy that I got to be part of that band for several years. We actually even did like small tour at some point as well, which is cool. Like packing everything in a van, driving 2-3 hours to a place, unpacking everything, doing the gig, packing stuff up and getting back home and repeating that the next day, stuff like that. It was fun, and now that I've done it once, I never want to do it again, at least with like that budget-friendly solutions. It was fun at the time, but now being a dad and everything, it's not really something I see myself doing anymore. But yeah, I'm going to put a couple of our music videos in the description. There's one that I mixed and I'm still really proud of that mix, and then there's the professional made music video as well, where you can see me jamming on the stairs with an acoustic guitar and stuff like that. So yeah, be sure to check those out. Questions and comments. Ben Haviland on the KM Audio Machine Sirius video. Epic choir, epic. I agree, epic choir is indeed epic. Leif Palm on my KM Audio Machine Sirius video. Got it today. Also bought an Harley Benton Fusion 2 after your demo. Thank you for your work. Dude, thank you so much for that comment. I genuinely try to be honest and thorough in my videos. So if you buy something based on my recommendations, you know what you're getting, the pros and cons of those products. And getting comments like this is awesome. It kind of validates all the effort I put into those videos. And yeah, really appreciate it. Overall, like, you guys have been commenting super positive things over the past weeks, and that's been great. Like, I don't know what's going on with my views right now. For whatever reason, they're kind of tanking, but all the positive stuff you guys have commented have kind of helped me to go through this phase. I'm sure the views will pick up at some point as well. And yeah, really appreciate the support of you guys. The Groggy Sloth comments on the STL Ignite Emissary free amp sim plugin video. Uses the free plugin, also has a Rev G20. Well, first of all, it's a Rev D20, which is a clean channel, not a distortion channel as on the G20, but I don't think that actually matters. When I made that video with the STL Ignite Emissary, I think I had just gotten the Rev D20, because I remember getting it last summer, like in June, I think, 2020 that is. So when I was working on my EP where I used that plugin for all of the guitar tones, I didn't have the D20 yet. So it just made sense. Plus, I still think it's a really good sounding plugin, and it's free. That's the coolest thing. If you want to check out that video and grab that plugin for yourself, check out the link below in the description. And that wraps up this week's CATPICK Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, there's Torment Store, there's merch links, all kind of cool stuff. If you're watching these videos but you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. That would help a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice weekend. There's a crisis going on. I have to go now. Bye!